Logic is the bedrock of clear thinking. It provides a framework for constructing sound arguments. With logic, we can analyze information objectively. We can draw valid conclusions. Logic empowers us to distinguish between fact and fiction. It allows us to navigate the complexities of the world with greater clarity. This skill is essential for making informed decisions. It helps us to understand the consequences of our actions. Logic is not just an academic pursuit, it's a vital life skill. In today's world, misinformation spreads rapidly. Social media platforms amplify false narratives. Propaganda and manipulative tactics are rampant. Without logic, we are vulnerable to these influences. We can be easily swayed by emotional appeals or misleading information. Logic provides a shield against these dangers. It allows us to critically evaluate information. We can identify logical fallacies and biases. Consider the prevalence of conspiracy theories. These theories often rely on flawed logic and emotional manipulation. They prey on people's fears and anxieties. Logic provides a defense against these seductive narratives. It allows us to examine the evidence objectively. We can identify the inconsistencies and illogical leaps in these theories. We can protect ourselves from falling prey to misinformation. The ability to think critically is essential for navigating the complexities of the modern world. We are constantly bombarded with information. We must be able to filter and evaluate this information effectively. Logic provides the tools for this critical evaluation. It allows us to separate fact from fiction. We can make informed decisions based on evidence and reason. Introducing logic early in education has profound benefits. It cultivates critical thinking skills from a young age. Children learn to analyze information systematically. They develop the ability to reason effectively. Early exposure to logic enhances problem-solving abilities. It fosters a deeper understanding of complex concepts. Logic education encourages children to ask questions. It promotes intellectual curiosity. Children learn to challenge assumptions and explore different perspectives. They develop a healthy skepticism. This empowers them to think independently. It prepares them to be lifelong learners. By teaching logic in elementary school, we equip children with essential life skills. They learn to construct well-reasoned arguments. They develop the ability to communicate their ideas effectively. These skills are valuable in all aspects of life. Access to logic education should not be a privilege, it should be a right. Currently, logic and critical thinking are often emphasized in elite private schools. This creates a disparity in educational opportunities. Students from less privileged backgrounds may not have access to these valuable skills. This perpetuates inequality. Public schools should prioritize logic education for all students. This will level the playing field. It will empower all children to develop critical thinking skills. These skills are essential for success in the 21st century. They are crucial for navigating the complexities of the modern world. The benefits of logic education should not be limited to a select few. All children deserve the opportunity to develop these essential skills. By integrating logic into public school curricula, we can create a more equitable education system. We can empower all students to reach their full potential. Section 5, Empowering Public Education, a call for logic integration. Integrating logic into public school curricula requires a concerted effort. Parents, educators and policymakers must advocate for this change. We need to raise awareness about the importance of logic education. We need to allocate resources to develop effective logic programs. Teacher training is essential. Teachers need to be equipped with the knowledge and skills to teach logic effectively. Professional development programs should be implemented to support teachers in this endeavor. Curriculum development is also crucial. Age-appropriate logic materials need to be created. Funding for logic education should be prioritized. Public schools need adequate resources to implement effective logic programs. This investment will pay dividends in the long run. It will empower future generations with essential critical thinking skills. Section 6. The ripple effect. Societal benefits of widespread logic education. Widespread logic education has far-reaching societal benefits. A population equipped with critical thinking skills is more resistant to manipulation. It is less likely to be swayed by emotional appeals or misinformation. This leads to more informed decision-making. Logical thinking promotes civil discourse. It encourages individuals to engage in respectful debate. It fosters a culture of reasoned argumentation. This is essential for a healthy democracy. It allows for productive dialogue and compromise. Logic education enhances problem-solving abilities. It equips individuals with the tools to analyze complex issues. It fosters creative solutions. This is crucial for addressing the challenges facing our society. It empowers us to find innovative solutions to complex problems. Section 7. Nurturing informed citizens. Logic as a cornerstone of democracy. Logic is essential for a thriving democracy. Informed citizens are the foundation of a democratic society. They are able to evaluate political candidates and policies critically. They are less susceptible to demagoguery and propaganda. Logic empowers citizens to participate effectively in the political process. They can engage in reasoned debate and discussion. They can make informed decisions about their elected officials. They can hold their leaders accountable. A citizenry skilled in logic is better equipped to address complex societal issues. They can analyze problems objectively. They can develop effective solutions. They can work together to create a more just and equitable society. Section 8. A future built on reason, taking action for logic education. The time to act is now. We must advocate for the integration of logic education into public school curricula. We must demand that all children have access to these essential skills. We must invest in the future of our society. Parents can play a crucial role. They can talk to their children about the importance of logic. They can encourage schools to prioritize logic education. They can support educational initiatives that promote critical thinking. Educators can be powerful advocates. They can integrate logic into their teaching practices. They can share resources and best practices with their colleagues. They can advocate for curriculum changes that prioritize logic education. Policymakers have a responsibility to support logic education. They can allocate funding for teacher training and curriculum development.